Hello there, Iron Man fans, and happy 33rd anniversary to Somewhere in Time by Maiden. Somewhere in Time by Iron Man was released on this day in 1986. I am recording this on September 29th, 2019. This is my favorite Iron Man album of all time. It was produced by Martin Birch, as always, and the artwork is just amazing. That's my favorite Eddie of all time. It's tied as my favorite with the Killer's Eddie, and and the Fear the Dark Eddie. And this artwork's pretty cool. Like you can see Eddie with the laser gun. He's like a cyborg, and he has cybernetics right here, which is kind of a continuation from Peace of Mind because his brain got pulled out. So they replaced it with cybernetics. And in fact, if you flip it around, there's Bruce holding Eddie's brain right there. But yeah, anyways, Derek Riggs did an amazing job on this. There's so many little Easter eggs in here, so many little things that you can find, and if you can see Acacia, for the song 22 Acacia Avenue, the Rainbow, the show that they recorded with Paul Diano, Ace's High Bar up there, if you can see that, if you can make that out. Yeah, Ace's High Bar for the song. I know this is kind of hard to see, but if you look a little bit over here, that's Batman right there. 2 minutes to midnight, it's 11:58 right there, military time. H.M. Mariner Seafood, another reference to one of their songs. Live After Death, the live concert that they released the year before this came out. Rashkin Arms is another place that they used to play in the early days. There's so many little Easter eggs in here. I can't even. There's actually way more to this, but as you can see up here, there's Icarus because Flight of Icarus, the song. But anyways, if you look this album up on Wikipedia, it tells you all the Easter eggs on here. But yeah, back to the Eddie. He has cybernetics all over him, and, his muscles all over the place. The laser gun, he looks like he just shot on the cyborg. You see the moon up there. Over here, this album was actually inspired by Blade Runner, and that's from the movie, I think. Yeah, the time traveling machine. They were so influenced by Blade Runner that during this tour they actually played the theme song from the movie before they came out and play. And I'm just gonna talk about the songs quickly. If you can see here, track 1's Caught Somewhere in Time. Absolutely love this song. Love the intro. Love Bruce's vocals. In fact, the entire album, Bruce's vocals are just amazing. I say it's his best performance. Wasted Years, classic. Love the intro by Adrian Smith. Once again, the lyrics are perfect. Just perfection. Sea of Madness, very underrated song. I'm telling you, Maiden fans, if you don't like the song, give it another listen, because Bruce's vocals are just amazing. At the end, where he's yelling madness, and during the slow part where he's singing slowly and softly, it's just awesome. Heaven Can Wait, one of the epics on the album. Absolutely love the intro. The lyrics are just perfection. The solos are amazing, and Steve Harris's bass all over this album is great as well. I love the ending as well. And the part that I love about the song the most, though, is when they start saying "Whoa." When they play that live, they'll have the entire stage crew come out on stage to sing that together. I just love that part. The loneliness of the long distance runner, another fast speed medley song. And that's what Iron Maiden basically did with Somewhere in Time. They basically took speed metal, progressive metal, traditional metal, and some glam metal, and they fused it all together to make this. And the reason why I'm saying it a little bit glam metal because of that overproduced guitar synthesizers, but I said the synthesizers give this album its magic. It makes it sound like futuristic and everything, and I love it. Loneliness, the long distance runner, great song. I wish they played it more. They only played the song only one time, and that was on the first show of the Somewhere in Time tour, or Somewhere on Tour. Is that what I think that's what they used to call it? But anyways, yeah, there's actually a bootleg of them playing this live on the first show. Stranger to Strange Land, my favorite song on the album. Love the bass intro. Love everything about it. I wish they could play it more. The solo by Adrian Smith, the drums by Nico. It's just, I just can't express how much I love this song. Deja Vu, the Dave Murray song. A lot of people don't really like this, and a lot of people love it. I love the song. I love the guitar intro at the beginning, and then the fast pace, and then Bruce's vocals, and then finally Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great. A lot of people don't really like this song because of the lyrics. I like it. Basically, it's just a history lesson. All the lyrics are about Alexander the Great, like what he did when he was born, what he did when he was like taking over all the land, taking over the Middle East and stuff like that, and like when he died and stuff like that. I know to some people that could be kind of boring, but I love it because I love history, I love metal, putting that together. It's just, I just love it. So give it another listen, and every single song's a 10 on here. I give this album a 10 out of 10. I just love it so much. And I wish I had an original copy of this, but I don't. This is a, let me look right here. It's a 2014 remastered, sadly. But, yeah, still love it. I also have some more stuff to show here. Here's, the 1998 remastered CD, which comes with a lot of great pictures in here. Actually, I'll open it up for you. Excuse me for my stuttering. So the CD has Eddie here, the cyborg Eddie. In fact, that picture of Eddie is actually on the ring of the vinyl over there. But back to the CD. Oh, and here you have another picture of the cyborg Eddie, which I love. The booklet. I love it when CDs have like a front and back picture like this, because a vinyl you can open it like that, but on here you could open it like this and see the entire picture. So yeah, there's a band over there. There's the brain that Eddie's brain that Bruce is holding. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention on the back is Long Beach Arena, the place where they recorded Live After Death from. Let's go through the booklet in here. Promo pictures of them in the Blade Runner vehicles. There's Bruce, Dave, Steve, Adrian, and Nico. Some notes here. September 6th, Wasted Years was released as the first single. September 10th, the Somewhere on Tour begins at Belgrade, whatever, with a 12-day tour of Eastern Europe. And from September 3rd to 8th, they played at Hammersmith. October 11th, the release of Somewhere in Time came out. I think that's kind of weird, though, that they started the tour before the album was released, so whatever. November 22nd, Stranger in a Strange Land was released. January 7th to May 2nd of 1987, they played in the U.S. April 2nd, they played in Osaka, and they played at the Budokan. On May 21st, the tour ended after 148 shows. So yeah, not as many shows as the Power Slave tour was, but still a lot. And track listing again, the band, the Ransom Table. The Stranger in a Strange Land single right here. Another picture of it right here. If you guys can make that out. That's the tour book. And the Wasted Years single. Eddie has Wayne Gretzky there, I think. I don't know what that is. Eddie has some murderer right here. Killer's Eddie. Eddie like in a DeLorean or something. I have no idea. Why is there an alligator behind him? And Eddie with Rudolph. Cyborg Eddie with Rudolph as a cyborg. I should call him Santa Eddie or whatever. Lyrics, awesome pictures of Steve at that time. Awesome pictures of Bruce right here and some more lyrics. That little vest that Bruce used to wear, I'll talk about that later, about the funny stories about that. Dave Murray, some more lyrics. Adrian Smith, the star of this album, and some more lyrics. Finally, Nico with some lyrics. This is my favorite part of the book, the pictures of the tour. So yeah, the picture right here of Steve, Dave, and Adrian, that's actually in the tour book. There's the vest that I was talking about with Bruce. I don't know if you guys can make that out. That's an inflatable Eddie. You can see it better here. It's also on the back of the CD right here. It's also right here, that picture. Picture of Nico right there. Once again, there's the giant animatronic Eddie that they had walking around on stage shooting lasers. Them on the stage. Here's a better picture of the animatronic Eddie. When they ever played Heaven Can Wait, it would come out there and start like shooting lasers with its gun and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Another picture of the stage with the inflatable Eddie, and actually, in fact, that Eddie, when they played the last song Iron Maiden, the hands were like come up inflatable hands, and Nico's drum riser will be on Eddie's head. One picture of the animatronic Eddie. More pictures here. And yeah. Another picture of Adrian and Steve and the Blade Runner vehicle. That's it for the little booklet in here. But wait a minute, there's more. There's one more final thing I want to show you guys. Also, this sounds great during mastered. But the final thing I want to show you guys is this. I have the original tour book. No, I did not see this tour. Sadly, I wasn't born yet. But I got this off of eBay for like $30 or something like that. And I absolutely love this. This tour book is just awesome. Like, look at Eddie right here, ready to go into battle. Like, with the spaceship behind him. Over here you have tour dates of them in Europe. Yeah, wait a minute, where is it? There's Hammersmith Odeon. Over here you have Bruce and Steve. Also my picture of the stage lights. You guys can make that out. These pictures were in the CD book over there. So basically, this tour book has a lot of writing and a lot of pictures. It's not just pictures. Promo pictures here, some live pictures. Them in the studio. Yeah. There's Bruce with the vest again. And I'll talk about the vest that he used to wear. Another picture of Adrian over there. Basically, they had to put like a bunch of lights and wires inside the jacket. And the problem was the battery didn't last for that long, and what it's supposed to mean, what it's supposed to be like was, it would light up and it would be like a beating heart with veins, kind of like Eddie on the cover right here, but the battery didn't last that long. So after like the first 1 or 2 songs into setlist, the thing just died. So Bruce took it off and continued on the show without it. And basically this tour book, like somebody in the road crew like interviewed each band member, asking them like what they did over their break, because they're all exhausted after the Power Slave tour. So they took some time off to relax and try to recuperate after the long tour. And basically this is what Steve Harris had to say. I'll go down the lines here if you guys want to pause it and read it. My pleasure. Hope you guys can make that out. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, if you guys can pause it and read it, go ahead. I hope I have it close enough so that you guys can read it. Okay, let's see. Here's this page. Here's Nico's. Once again, just pictures of him in his house and the studio. No live pictures here, sadly. Let you guys try to read this. So yeah, every single time when I listen to Somewhere in Time, it just gets me in a good mood, makes me happy. It makes me want to bang my head all the time. It's just awesome. And speaking of Iron Maiden going glam, a lot of the metal bands at the time, between 1985 and 86, all went glam. Like Kiss went glam with Asylum in 85, so did Motley Crue with Theater of Pain, and so did Dokken with Under Lock and Key. Then you had Ozzy Osbourne with The Ultimate Sin in 86. Then you had Judas Priest Turbo Lover in 86. Then you had Maiden in 86 with Summer Time, Acquire Riot with QR3, and Wasp with Inside the Electric Circus. Which in fact something that relates to Wasp and Iron Maiden. Wasp opened for Iron Maiden during the European part of the Somewhere in Time tour. And yeah. Wasp, another great band. Go check them out if you haven't. Here's Bruce's page. Let you guys try to read this. The band had many different opening acts, like when they were in Europe, they had, like I said, Wasp open for them. And then when they played in the United States, they had a couple different bands open for them. They had Wasted open for them. I think that's how you pronounce their name, Wasted. You had then you have Vinnie Vincent's Invasion open for them. And I forget what who else opened for them. And I know that when they played at the Budokan in Osaka, they didn't have any opening acts. Here's some awesome live pictures. Bruce with his flashy pants. The band here. Steve Harris standing on top of some lights. Nico with his drum set, if you guys could try to see that. Adrian with his guitar. Awesome picture of the stage here. More Bruce pictures, Steve and Dave. Here's Dave Murray's page. I'm just gonna go through quickly, guys. So try pause if you can. For some reason, it won't clear up. So yeah, let's just move on. Here's Adrian's page. I'm not gonna zoom in anymore because I'm running out of time. More talking about the summertime tour program. The band drinking some beers. Them at a pool table. Picture of Bruce, Adrian, and Dave on stage. Bruce with the flare. Literally a flare he's holding. Steve in the studio, and a couple of pictures of them recording. In fact, they recorded the guitar and bass. No, they recorded the drums and bass in the Bahamas, but they recorded the vocals and bass and I think the Netherlands. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you. Also a picture of the lights here. I'd say this is one of the best Iron Man. I'd say this is one of the best stages that Iron Man has ever had. I say it's actually better than the Power Slave one. And I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at me, but it's my opinion. You can't get mad at my opinion. I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking for myself. There's the inflatable Eddie's hand. More live pictures. A picture of the inflatable Eddie. Picture of Dave, Bruce. That's what Bruce looked like for the rest of the show after the jacket died, the battery. There's Steve, Nico, Adrian. A couple more pictures of them in the studio. Another promo picture of them in one of the Blade Runner vehicles. One more front picture there, and there's a Grim Reaper. And that is it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Really appreciate if you got to it. If you got through this far. If you watched this whole thing, then I thank you a lot. Please subscribe for more videos about Iron Maiden and heavy metal. Keep on banging your head, and up the irons. Bye.